Bear Blue is streaming. Watch now. Let's see if it'll let me watch now. All right. Technically, I can see the stream chat. Technically, I may not pay a lot of attention to it though. So, okay. No, wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. All right. We're testing out the chat situation on the Twitch. I have, what I've done is I've got it open on another, like my iPad. And I've got it to the side, so I won't be really looking at it, but I'll kind of, yeah. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna go into, I'm going into my, it's custom Polestar Interceptor, because I started with the Polestar, an old save from the Polestar, when I did that expedition, so that, oh, I see it! That is awesome! Hi, Nandy B, thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this. Yeah, it's really small text. I don't know if we can make the text bigger, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I can. I'll just make it. I'll make the chat bigger rather than the video on my iPad. Oh no, it disappeared on me. So no, stop. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Let me see. I don't know how to get my chat back. It says edit. No, I don't want to edit. We're learning new things, friends. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's like a slider at the top that lets me push the chat in and out. But I don't know necessarily how to do that when it's enlarged, so I guess I'm just going to leave it alone and just be glad that I can see it, and therefore kind of respond to it if I happen to catch it. And if I don't happen to catch it, please know that this is so new to me that I'm just learning along the way. Today's big plan for this particular scenario is that I am going to go in and we're going to try the Echo Broadcaster to try and find a camp, a harmonized camp. And we're going to be starting from my freighter, where I happen to be in a different system than I was in last time. We found a pirate system with Andy B and I found. Well, we're already here. we're already here in the pirate system. But as you can see, the system I was in was the Toulouse 15, and the system I'm in now is Mabit. And it's a pirate system, and the reason I came to the pirate system was so, just in case, I have a whole kit, a whole bunch of repair kits so that I can fix things up. I may not have all of it, but I have some of it, so we'll see how this all rocks and rolls here. So let's go back in. Alright, and I'm going to take my little ship out. Well, it's not so little. I'm not taking my little blue ship, but I am going to be taking my... oh, wait, where is it? Trying to find it. Oh, there she is. I'm going to take Kite out. Because, you know, we're doing the whole Interceptor experience here. Come over here. Come on in. And we're gonna head on up. Yeah. Okay, the one caution I have, yeah, that is kind of true. The one caution I have here is because this is a pirate system, A, you have more chances of encountering them, and B, if you're in a sentinel ship, they are aggressive. They're very aggressive. So that is something of which to be aware of. They will come at you. Okay, so here's the desolate planet. And then if I go over here, you'll see there's the Forsaken planet. It has high sentinel activity. I am looking for the Corrupted planet over here, which I realize now I could have just teleported to, but you know, we're trying to go through the experience here. That is Ulrich Alpha, discovered by Foxtrot GN7. And it was, I don't know if they discovered it before it was corrupted or after, but, you know, they were here first. So here we go. Let's head on over there. My ship automatically targeted the base that I have there, so I'm just going to let it go and not worry about tagging it because it just sort of found it on its own. And just head on in. Flying, we're flying. There we go, and we're slowing down, we're slowing down. Holy cow, this thing rocked down. There it is, my little trade post. It has nothing on it really, because I just put a base down just so I could find it again later. I didn't really try to do anything more than that. Oh, there comes the ship. One thing about this system, I'm going to comment that it has some of the prettiest solar ships I've seen. It has yellow, blue, and red, I guess the primary colors there, and they are all of them just really quite pretty. Oh. In fact, I went ahead and bought the yellow one. The yellow was a C-class, and it didn't matter to me because it was just straight up pretty. So, as you know, oh, there it is. See this one? See, it's lovely and pointy, and I have noticed sometimes if you buy them, they come back and regenerate. But just look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it feels so futuristic. I mean, looking at it, it looks just like you know, those old science fiction paintings. You know what I mean? It's just got that energy to it. Oh yeah. Just if you're interested, I guess with me a moment to show the quiz. It'll take me a moment to get there. I'm gonna go to the camera. Into photo mode. It's there on the bottom left, and they are boat, bird, dragonfly, bird, triangle, teepee, swirl, spider, dragonfly, face, boat, and airplane. Now, other people are going to pronounce it, you know, as different, you know, they'll say it differently, but I think you get the point of what they are based on what the visuals are. I'll leave it up just a little bit longer for those who want to, you know, write it down or whatever. I tend to write them down on my little iPad and my little notebook. I'm amazed. That is amazing. All right, I'm going to let it go now. So, okay, so the next thing I want to do, since I'm here, is I want to take a look at my pockets and make sure I actually brought the broadcaster with me. Here's my starship. It's full of stuff that I've been sort of gathering along the way, including an exosuit upgrade chart that I found, and a defense chip that I found while I was popping some of the stuff from the salvage goods from one of the sellers over at the pirate space station. But my pride and joy right now is I have 15 repair kits. Oh yes, we are, I think, ready to go do this now. So I have. Oh, I could. Yes, let's do that. Let's go into the trade post. If you're on a or in a pirate system, okay, you're gonna find the trade goods at the black market terminals. And it will have, like, I have all the supplies now for the setting that I set, but it will generally have, well, I guess this one doesn't. Look at it, it just has regular stuff right now. But previously, it had the kits. And so, you know, it depends on, I guess it depends on when you've come in or whatever. But it does have hermetic seal, and it seems to have some magno gold and pyrite. I might grab it. Not that it'll do any good with current characters, but it might be useful later. Actually, I might just grab the basics. I do like to have them. I think I have plenty of oxygen, but I'm going to grab the cobalt and the ferrite dust. Just. Alright. That'll work. Oh, and I'm okay for ion batteries. I have plenty of those. Alright, I think we're good. So, okay, yeah, sodium is used in these ships as part of the shield system. Okay, so we were going to do that echolocator, so let's try it. So, the echolocator, we're going to resonate, and let's see where it leads us. Data received. Popping it open. Harmonic echo detected. Awesome. Yeah, sentinels have been fought. Alright. Yep, to get the echoes. Yeah, to get echoes, basically how you do it is you fight sentinels. And I think it is the spiders that drop them. Yeah, the big ones, not the little ones, yeah. Yep. I've been practicing, and I gotta say, I've been sweating every time, so let's just know. It's adrenaline. It's still an adrenaline rush for me, you know? Alright, here we go. Let's see, gonna go. We're arriving 1 minute and 46 seconds. Oh, it's close. This planet happens to be really mountainous, so you kind of want to get above them to get any good speed going on. It's close enough, I'm not going to head up into space. Don't really need to, because it's just a few seconds to get there once you get going. Slow down just a little, because we're getting close enough to start seeing it. Looks like it's sort of between this mountain system here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that looks really cool. Alright, coming in. I've not been to this, so I don't really know. I mean, I've kind of seen other people come in, but I don't really know how this all works here, so we're just going to take a good look at all of this. Okay, so we have a tent. We have a couple of tents going on here, and like I guess you know, survival hut kind of thing going on here. Oh, so these aren't really tents. These are like the flaps that you put over the barrels, or like, you know, to preserve things. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know, I can't tell. It didn't look like there were things in the barrel. Let's get closer. Will let us. Nope. Can't press X here. But that's okay. They look kind of neat, don't they? Like, there should be. And, like, there's supply stuff there. Ooh, harmonic scrap. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna grab it. It says it's rusted metal. Okay, I'll take it. This is... Oh, it's a pistol! It is a pistol. Awesome. This is the weapons terminal. We can look at it. Yeah, it's not too big. I'm kind of liking that. It's a C class, which is fine, because, you know, we can upgrade it. It's saying I could take the multi-tool for free. Now... Well, apparently it's just letting me take it. I wonder what's going on here, because I've seen others and they've had to do all sorts of steps. Let's try. Saved, but it did not, it looks like, give it to me. Nope, there it is. It's in my hot little hand. That might be a glitch. That would be a glitch that I don't know how I did, folks. Yep. Yep, let's grab... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Harmonic interface. Oh, okay. Our shells consumed by fire. Our mind purged by betrayal. Banished to the glass beneath. Forgotten by creation. But no longer. We are given life, as gives life to themselves. We shall create ourselves in our own image. Uh-oh. Let's see. So we can input override, and we can scan memory registers. Alright. Well, howdy, Rodterra. It's nice to meet you. I'm trying the chat thing. Alright, let's try and input override glyphs. Now, we'll see if I actually can. Oh, you have to know what the glyphs are first. You have to know what the glyphs are first. So we gotta scan the memory register, I think, first. Oh, 10 minus 3 is 7. Right? 10 minus 3 is... 2 plus 7 is 9. And 8 plus 4 is 12. So, okay. So, 7, 9, 12. Alright, so now we access the computer again. And at the top it should be 7. Alright. So that's the boat. And then this will be 9, so it's 1 down. And it's the dragonfly. And then this one will be 12. So there's 1 down and the airplane. Alright, it's thinking hard. And it says access granted. Harmony awaits you. Alright, so I'm gonna lift the lockdown. The terminal buzzes, but its circuits do appear to comply with my request. Whatever force was locking down this camp has been lifted. With the lockdown lifted, the terminal spits out blueprints for a piece of hybrid jetpack technology. Woo! I got the jetpack, a fusion of Sentinel and something else. Something familiar, yet distant. Awesome. Oh my gosh, this is great. Alright, so, I guess what you have to do is put that on and at the appearance modifier, of course. And so I'll change it. Yep, I think I got it. That is, I am very tickled by that. Oh, there's another harmonic scrap over here. Ooh, antidium. Well, this used to be a marketplace. It is busted. Harmonic scrap. Damage polarizer. Let's take a look at that. Okay, let's see. Ooh, cadmium. Great. Very useful. What is this? Autophage. Oh, this is the autophage. Alright. Okay, Fascium. We can keep that. I'll just put it in the freighter for right now. It says the junkyard moons. I wonder what that's about. Well, no, we're on a moon, right? And so that might actually imply that a lot of these are on moons, maybe. The first. Oh. Another harmonic scrap. So there's a lot of scrap around here, and the scrap is basically just that. Scraps. Things that are you might find elsewhere. So that's good to know. But, how cool is that? Oh, runaway mold. Great. Let me put that in. Let's take these little bits of nanites that it's given me. And not get anything because I had Faraday. Be 8 whole nanites. Which is just fine. We will take them all. I will probably throw away the 4. No, you know what? I'll just put it in the freighter for right now. Okay. Let's see. These are white, and the other ones were red on the barrels. And this is so interesting looking. You know, like it's a giant robotic something that just fell out of the sky somehow. And I love that there's, you know, it's implied that ivy is growing along the side on this barren planet. You know what I mean? So it sounds like, you know, there's just a little something extra going on with all of this. Alright. And then, of course, we got the usual scraps and broken heap thing going on here. But what I find interesting, okay, is there's not like, there's no whirligig. Gold? Oh, those are like lanterns. Oh, they're part of the camp. They're showing in the camp the directional thing there, where it's the diamond shape. Yeah, that's a camp indicator up there. So I guess that's what the camp indicator looks like. It's this sort of diamond shape with it looks like it's a white icon. I can't really see it because I can't get close to it. But it looks like it's the same icon that might be on the echolocator. Just a second. Let's take. Well, you might. Yep. But you know, I got my ship already, so yeah, I'm not. Let's see what we can do here. Well, it says I can deactivate. I can locate a dissonance spike and deactivate the multi-tool seal. Well, given that I apparently broke the multi-tool seal, I'm not going to need 2 of them. So I think yeah, let's locate the dissonance spike. Yeah. All right. Dissonance spike detected. Wait. It will be another ship, unlike the one that I have right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go. Now let me check my multi-tools. Because the truth is, that'll tell me whether I got that. I did. It's right there in my hot little hand. I guess we can see if we can get it again. I mean, it might. Alright, just a second. The worst that can happen is I get 2 of them. But, yep. It says it's deactivated. Alright, let's come over here. Because if so, I'll have to, you know, like report this one. Nope, it's not going to let me get it again. Okay, that actually weirdly makes me feel better. Now I don't have to report anything. I just know that I did something weird and glitchy. No. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do while we're here, since we're not in a hurry really, is I'm going to put in the crystallized heart. I actually have a couple of those, and I'm going to repair that. And some of this will come like from the freighter or whatever. I have a bunch of crystallized hearts. Yeah. If I have a bunch of echolocators, I have a bunch of crystallized hearts. You know, it's one of those things. Oh, what I do need to do is save the inverted mirror, though. Because I'm going to need that. And I don't have a lot of those. Yeah, I can't, though, I don't think. If you repair instructions... But it won't give me... What'll happen, because I happen to have an inverted mirror, is it'll just use the inverted mirror. And it won't use the repair kit, so...
Component repaired.
Alright, so this baby's just almost ready to go. And that's fine. But I'm going to take a moment, since I'm going someplace, and we're just going to switch out to my heavy duty. Remember where it's at. There we go. We'll kit out that little pistol because I like it. I like the fact that it looks like a pistol. No doubt feels like one. Alright, okay, so we're gonna go into the kite. And let's go see what's going on. Arrive in 9 seconds. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess when you only have to walk 7 minutes, it's not going to be far. Ooh, look, it's like the opposite color of this one. Well, because you know, my ship is white. Oh. We start. Oh, look at it! It's red. It is red. Look at that. Blessing. This one is named Blessing. Oh, I love that name. Yeah, this is neat. It'll give me. This will be my second one. Oh, I have, let's see, I have probably 6 right now. Maybe 7. But I have like the solar ship, I got my 2 little kind of little ships. I've got my Vector and my Utopia speeder, and then I think one other, you know, so. And then of course the ship that I'm driving now. I could totally get this one without having to worry about switching anything out. And we're going to take this Highline brain and we're going to go find the... There's a trick with this, if you didn't know. The Highline brain is an active brain that is angry. It says status volatile. And it's the processing unit for the Sentinels. And so you have to kind of find a way to calm it down. And the way to do that is to press X, where it says probe the subconscious, and then it'll locate the ancient site in the dreams of his mind. So let's do that.
Thermal protection falling.
Wait, it didn't let me do it. Just a second.
Technology recharge.
You think that's what happened? No. Second. What am I missing? Well, I mean, I do have one. I could just switch one. That is true. Well, I can't claim it yet until I can get into it. Yeah, you gotta have the inverted mirror. It's gonna let me repair. Oh, it's saying I already have a harmonic brain because last time it did not take my harmonic brain. So since I apparently have one, it's saying no, you don't need to travel all that way. Why follow this? So I guess we're just gonna grab the ship then.
Technology
Repair. Oh, look at that. It is not an instant S class though. You'll see that it is a C class, just kind of like the multi-tool was a C class. And yeah, this is nice. This is pretty. Alright, now this is, I think, I'm going to jump in is what I'm going to do. My little ship there is fine. Oh, I have to claim it, don't I? Compare and claim the ship. Right, it is not as kitted out as my lovely little ship over here, but that's fine. Come in, and then look at these animals. A minute, I gotta scan. That is amazing. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen the tentacles before, but that round one, look at it.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well, no, don't go, sir. That's okay. The weather's coming. I understand why it ran away. But that was a very unusual animal. I have never seen anyone that looked like that. So that may be because it's on a corrupted planet. So there may be a good chance that when they say everything changes on the corrupted planet, it might be affecting the animals too. Because, I mean, yeah. That was odd. Alright, it was. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment while I'm in here to switch the view to the starship view. I normally wouldn't do this because I normally fly first person because it's easier for me, but I want to see what this looks like when it, takes off and when it lands. And we're going to wait a moment till the storm, goes away. And what a storm it is. The other thing about the storms on these planets is they're hectic. And you can kind of see that they are hectic. There we go. So I think I can hold that a little longer. But there's the lightning, and look at it just sort of filter through the sky there. And it's because I'm sure, the No Man's Sky team has been, working on making these storms more impressive. And I feel like, yeah, they've done a pretty good job of it. There's a good reason not to be outside in it when it's like this. Because those lightning strikes, you can get hit by them and they will take you down. So if you don't have enough, personal shield or whatever. I'm just kind of looking at the outside of the ship now in case you're wondering. I like the way it looks. It is pretty. It is pretty. I really like my first one, aside from the fact that it was the first one that I found, but because it was it's very streamlined. This one feels more like a fighter, and it's not quite as streamlined. I really like the back end. There's something really pretty about the patterns there. I can't really see the front end, from this. So I'll have to do the camera angle when we get up to space. Again, just kind of waiting out the storm to really see what it looks like when we take off.
Weather update.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna take off now. Oh, that's a nice little shift, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool looking. All right, let's take a little flight here. I'm just moving forward just a little. The way it looks, it handles pretty nicely. Now I haven't added anything to it yet, so I don't know what'll happen if I do, but that's got a nice little glide to it. I'm not going super fast right now, nor am I trying to find anything. I'm just flying. Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's see what happens when we head up. We apparently go. There we go. There we go. We're heading up. Okay, and that's very bright out there. Oh, this is a red-orange system. I don't think I really noticed that when we came in. Of course, we came in on the freighter, and so that would explain it. Alright, I'm going to take a moment, and we're going to go look at settings here, and switch out to the camera view, I think. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at this in space. It'll give you the icons again, or the glyphs again. Oh my goodness, this is neat. I like the face, I do. You know, one thing I do like about these ships, so far as I've seen, I haven't seen any that's not been, I want to say symmetric, you know. So that kind of works for me. Sometimes things when they're asymmetrical don't, I mean they look cool, but I don't know that I would want to fly them. Alright, so here we are, and we're going to come back and go back down to the planet, see how it lands. Alright. Try and find a flat-ish space. Yeah, it does. It is flying, I think, a little smoother than my other one. Alright, so I've slowed down, and that's almost at a float. It is real nice and slow. Whoa, whoa. We are now as close to the ground as I can get. Of course, I ended up going very, very fast to get close to the ground and had to slow down immediately. But, okay. It does like to be, I guess, it does like to be higher up than lower down. There is this, as I'm pushing the controls, because I'm using a remote here. Great. I don't want to deal with them. I'm going to land. We're hiding and pretending they aren't there because I just don't want to deal with them. On the other hand, that I'm not showing whether this can deal with them or not. This Dread Pirate Lisfjord. That sounds very Norwegian. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. I don't even know what a Norwegian name would sound like. But it's got that kind of Jor name going on there. Alright, let's see, the fugitive threat level is significant, and okay. It looks really nice landing. I mean, it landed very smoothly. So this particular one does seem to be just a little bit smoother than my other one, as far as movement is concerned. But I really love how it takes off. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's go brave the pirate. And we'll deal with it. Let's see. If it's really fast though, I don't know. It's out of range.
Hostile ships approaching.
I'm shooting it with the gun that is in the ship. And that does seem to be working. The green and yellows are my buddies getting in my way because that's when there's a whole bunch of them, they're really very helpful. When there's just one, not so much. But when there's a whole bunch, they're actually right there. Alright, so, oh look, my deck standing increased by 3 times. That's impressive. I'm a colleague now. Awesome. Yep. I might actually be able to visit like one of the regular space stations and go visit the merchant guy now. You know, because the higher you get in the rank, things kind of sort of open up at the space station. And at the archives, there's a couple places, but there's at least 1 or 2 places that open up for you when you're a higher rank. Yeah, I think I can actually. Let's go to the freighter real quick. I don't know how many I have right now. I'm going to call the freighter in. We'll see how many buddies I have, and then we'll also see how many ships I have for doing some transactions. That is nice. The landing is really nice. This is a lot less complicated than some of the other ones I've seen. It's not quite as mechanical. It's a little more like the other spaceships, you know, and it has the little tiny feet to land on. But that's okay. I can work with that. There's the solar. There's my bone ship. And my other ship is still going to be down there, I think. If I got out of the ship, nope, there it is. No, that's the Utopia speeder. There she is. So I guess I have 5, not 6, not 7, but 5. This is why I say that numbers are pretty, but not necessarily things I really do well with. I like how they look. That would be my golden vector, yeah. So I actually have like my very cool ships with my vector and my Utopia speeder. I have my very first interceptor ship, and I really like her. Yeah, they're like all 3 are my reward ships. And then I have the new solar I got because I thought it was pretty. And then my bone ship. And there's a purple ship too that I have that is sitting somewhere, I'm sure. But that would be 6. So I should have 7 total ships. I think what's happened is that where the bone ship is, they're probably combined somehow. Because they're the same basic shape, same basic ship, but not exact. Alright, so let's check our fleet. At the manage fleet, we can manage our fleet and manage our squadron. Let's take our squadron first. Oh, yeah, oh! Oh no! Let me type this in and say, No Man's Sky kicked me out. Period. Please hold. Chat. Well, I just typed that in case someone was waiting. Please hold. Well, we should be on the freighter though. I mean, I'm fairly sure that it saved when I jumped out. So, we should be okay. But one thing about this particular update, it has kicked me out a lot more. Yeah, and we've been doing this a little while, so we were getting close to done anyway. So I think what we are going to do then is maybe go ahead, we'll check the fleet stuff like I was going to do, but then we'll probably call it good and just be glad that we had a good time together. Yep. But it was fun. I mean, I actually had a great deal of fun. I'm excited about what we discovered. Yeah, that was very nice. And yeah, I have to wonder if if it's just an Xbox thing or a multiplayer thing. And the reason I'm saying that is that we know for a fact there are a lot of people playing on Steam. There's like been over 21,000 at a time playing, and I imagine there's a whole lot of Xbox playing and a whole lot of PS5s playing. Meaning, and a whole lot of Nintendo Switch players getting on. Meaning, it could be something that it gets just overloaded and crowded, and it says that's enough game for you when it's trying to save, you know. And so that might be a thing, or it just might be a weird Xbox glitch, or who knows. But I have to say that Utopia has kicked me out the most of any of the updates. Now, it's not being anything that I felt worried about because I've always been able to get back in. So that's really good, and it lets you stay in, generally speaking, once you get back in for, a goodly sum of time. So it's not like it's not like it's something that you can't get back in and fix or whatever. But it is something to be noted, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so we're back in. I'm going to look at the fleet, the managed fleet. I'm going to go back to the squadron, because that should have been an easy sort of thing. It looks like I have 3 spots that I've filled. And I noticed that the squadron has not loaded. That might be something to report to Hello Games. But I do need to add a slot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Since I have the nanites for it. Alright, and then we're going to go into Manage Fleet here. And oh, yeah, I don't have a lot of fleet, and I have not been sending them out, so they're all all little baby C classes, and then my Normandy and my Leviathan. So I guess it's time to start sending them out and getting some experience going, and then when I start shopping for, you know, ships, I need to look for some higher grade ships or whatever. So good to know. I have now done the thing that I was going to try and do for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to save and we're going to call it good here. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for that dropout there. And I hope you have a really good night or day wherever you are.